All right, welcome everyone. My name's Paula, also known as Journal Artista, and it is Wednesday over on the Journal Artista channel. Wednesday night, I stream live every day, but Wednesdays and Saturdays I stream at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. I come on at 9 to do a little pre-chat. Just do some little background work here for a moment. All right. Get myself organized. I need this one. Hi, Michelle. Welcome from California. Hi, Diana. Hi, Melody. Good to see you. Let's see if I can find. I think these are all stickers. Okay. I have not been in my art room at all today. I haven't been in here since last night. Doing a bunch of reading and stuff. And it's hot, my friends. We are having a heat wave over here. Whew. I'm actually hot already in here. Didn't bring the fan. Forgot again. Put that there. Hey, Julie. Hey, Jane. Hey, Allie. Yeah, I just got here. Hi, Linda. I don't technically start till 9:30. I just have a little. Hey, Kathy. With the humidity, sweet loving goodness. All right. See what else I got. I'm trying to organize my table here. Today is the third Wednesday. Today's day number 24 of me streaming daily live in a row. This junk. Put this back where it goes. Foamy stamp. All right. Got too much. Oh my. Hopefully everybody else is doing well, staying cool. After these 2 days of heat and humidity, of course, tomorrow for the next day or so, we'll have a whole bunch of supposed to have thunderstorms and stuff. The heck? Why is this stuck to my table? Oh, you can't see. All right, tonight I think I'm gonna work in my book. I don't think I know. I'm gonna work in this book. I got a new Linda Berry book to show, and the journal page we did for our members only stream on Monday evening. It needs some more. Like I outlined it in blue, but I should have outlined it in black. I need to add a little few things to this. It looks like this is floating too much. You know me, I don't like things floating, so it needs to be anchored more. It needs to stick out a little bit more. I need to add some black shadows, I think, around Artista. Hi, Pam. Thanks, Allie. Appreciate that. Hi, Colleen. We definitely need the rain. Welcome, Melinda. Hi, April. All right. This. I'm drinking the most healthiest of drinks, orange pop. So not healthy, my friends. But I don't know. I've been drinking too much coffee these days. I know I keep saying the same things over and over, but all right. I'm just gonna keep these over. I need these for, and that's a project. Sweet goodness. Holy smokers, I'm hot. I'm hot already. Should I get the fan? I think while we're in the pre-chat, I'm going to show the book so that we're not here for 3 hours. Got my goodies in here. Put this off to the side. I do like this. We got some good textures. Some fun textures. We use some old stuff. Loved it. All right. Put that to the side for now. So, I've been studying Linda Bear. There's something about her that's been speaking to me for many years, but really for the last while. So I bought this book, Everything. It was published. So it's called Blabber, 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 Everything. If you look at okay, put something in my hand. I'm pointing with it. So it's the same beautiful book, like picture this or what it is. Same type of style. The same. Oh, it looks so good on my shelf. By Drawn in Quarterly. So this came out in, let us see. This book is for Matt Groening, who is a good friend and an influence. Just got all these things crossed out. 2011. 2011, this book came out. So these are her comics collected from 1978 to 1982. So I was born in 78. So I thought it was interesting. So this was when she was in her 20s, I believe. And her style has changed so much since it's so interesting. These are the beginning, like she's explaining more current, where I guess the work that she did in 2010 or whatever, explaining the rest of the work in this book. Class of 1974. So she graduated high school in 74. Which one is funny? A hula chicken or a glass of milk? So then you see she's got her older, totally different. Oh, my camera's autofocusing like crazy. I'm sorry, my friends. I didn't even look up. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Linda. Hi, Virginia. I don't know why I keep calling you Virginia. It's a habit. So definitely different style than what you see with her, the Marleys, or Two Sisters, Modern Comics by Linda Berry. Let's see what she says. Rita and Yvette, 1978. You feel pretty cool right now, Rita, don't you? Sure. Boy, me too. Oh, they're smoking. Pop art. Oh, look, she's got L's on her pop art. Oh. Anyways, this will be some fun reading. Interesting to see her style progress. She always has like cool things around. I just love her books. I love everything about her books. Troll spotting. Well, look at that. Never kit. Oh my word. Welcome. Why can't I remember your name? That reminds me, that's something definitely from Ustream. Welcome, hi pretty. Oh, your name sounds familiar. I can't remember your real name. My apologies. So definitely, like, this is from her early. I enjoyed it. So I paid, I couldn't get it from Amazon. I had to buy it from I don't know, third party seller, like half price books or something. It's got this little sleeve thing that I'm gonna put in my Linda Berry the Compbook that I'm using to study her. I'm gonna put this in there. Blah blah blah. It'll be on the front. Blabber blabber blabber. Everything Linda Berry. Anyways, love that. It's like, just like she says, it's when you treasure a book. I was watching some of her interviews. It's like when you treasure a book, it's just like after you finish it and you love it so much, you just want to hold it, you give it a hug. Those L's are on Sunbeam toasters? What? Really? Yeah, those L's, a line of L's is how you learn cursive in school. And I guess that's why I've always, I saw that in my mother's books from when she was in high school and stuff. And when I was a kid, I saw those things. So I guess that's why I've always been attracted to that. So I've been working on this comp book. This is one from Staples. Our good friend Patty Tully Parrish gave me this a long time ago because comp books weren't her thing and she didn't like the psychedelic cover. It's almost time for me to recover this. Probably, I think I'm pretty much done spraying water in here. You'll see in a moment. My poor book, like it's hurting. I mean, it's been in the sink. Well, you'll see. So that I worked on it a little bit the other day with you guys. I added some during one of my lives. Was that yesterday? Day before? I can't remember. Hi Laura. And after that, yes, for some reason yesterday I decided I was going to put some bleach on it. Now, remember back in the day, when I particularly say back in the day, I mean my stamping days, like 20 years ago when we were just stamping, or when I shouldn't say just, but when I was stamping and scrapbooking 20 years ago, we used bleach. Remember they were in pens, and we used to we get a bleach pen, and I don't know, I probably have somewhere in my art room, but a bleach pen, and it would bleach cardstock, right? So you would stamp an image and you would use the bleach pen to bleach out, usually Basel Basics or some type of cardstock, and you would get a cool thing. I never really worked with it with paint. I guess because, the safety manager in me, I guess I was a little scared. So, I still don't know how safe it is, especially once I heat it again and then adding other chemical, could get ugly. But the effects of what happened when I added the bleach. So, with this book, I have multiple layers and layers of we have some distressed oxide inks, we have craft paint, gesso, spray inks, permanent and non-permanent, mostly non-permanent, a lot. Then I put it, I sprayed lots of water on it. This bad boy's been put through the ringer. UT, yep. Sumi ink. Well, you'll see the bleach does not affect the Sumi ink at all. At all. Bleach doesn't affect Sumi ink. Well, you'll see. So I do have some like Sharpie in here. You'll see where some of the bleach hit the Sharpie. So see this? That is bleach, my friend. Now, I also sprayed it, so it's a little bit. I've had 2 layers of bleach on here now. I've added a layer of bleach and water, and I dried it all. And then today, that was yesterday. And then today, I added more bleach. But what I did with this, and I don't have any in here, I have an old toothbrush. And I dipped the old toothbrush in bleach, and I just started. You'll see, these are toothbrush lines. I just went like this. I should go, before I start, I've got 15 minutes technically before I start. Maybe, I don't know if you guys want to see me. Although I probably shouldn't be using bleach in my non-ventilated room here. So you see, this is how, like these swooshy things, that's with the toothbrush. And then I splattered some other parts. But you'll see that some of it's pink again because after I put the bleach on, I sprayed more water. After I put the bleach on and dried it, I sprayed more water, right? So because there's some of these dilutions that's still there, well, now it's re-dyed some of the bleached areas. Know what I mean, Vern? Well, the bleach is definitely not archival, is my guess. Yeah, put some in a labeled brush pen. That would be a great idea. Definitely have lots of water brush pens. Ooh, that's a good idea. So you see I've poured some of it on, some of it I've brushed on. Some pages I didn't put any bleach on because I just liked how they were. So the bleach here, see how it went over, excuse me. Up here, this is like some type of jelly plated hot mess. But down here, where you see I did the bleach with I love the toothbrush thingy-do, my friends. I love it. I might have to go and just to show you guys what it, I just love it. Anyway, I love the texture it gives. But look, it completely bleached out bleached out that big pen. It's interesting what the bleach affected and what it didn't affect. It really, really was interesting. That's needing a few layers. So of course, because you know when I did this bleach, right, I did it on multiple pages, almost across the whole journal. So when it was closed, not, you know, after I put the bleach on, I closed the journal. So that's why you'll see, you know, it's going to be on a couple different pages. But look at this. This is what I put this picture on Instagram. Oh, my camera doesn't like it. There's UT on there too. So obviously the bleach seeped underneath the UT. That's just some craft paint we were putting. So this dark black here, that's Sumi ink. And like I said, nothing, absolutely nothing happened with bleach on Sumi ink. Hi, Therese, if I didn't say hello already. So there's some. I also use down here, you'll see that. So if you see a super bright spot, I use bleach directly out of the bottle. And then today when I put bleach on my pages, I used a diluted concentration, so it's not as potent. And these now these are old pens. You guys know I've been using up some of this. They look like this, these Marvy Metallics. This one's gold, and this is old, I think, my friends. I don't know if you can still buy these or not. I've had these for a long time. But there's another color. Yeah, this purple one I use, but nothing is affecting that. Everything is. I love how this little circle here. And then it went to multiple pages. But look, I mean, look how the circle went. And this Sumi ink, nothing. Did nothing to it. So I see them on this side. But I went through multiple pages. Over here, so my paper, like, the paper was already bad to begin with, right? Like, I've already wet and dried this paper 15 times before I even touched bleach. So it's really hurting. One thing I did too, you see how this looks like this on the side, is afterwards I took my diluted bleach and I poured it down the side like this. So that's why you'll see some pages have the bleach on the edge, because I poured it down the side. I put this bad boy through the ringer. Again, with a toothbrush. I love those type of random looks I get. But I mean, I scraped that toothbrush right over the Sumi ink, right over this pigment marker, pigment paint pen, I guess. And I just did that. I love it. It did not bleach, didn't affect my water soluble crayons at all. These are water soluble, the Prima ones. No, this is that's for sure. Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, the Sumi ink. It's really interesting because Sumi ink is made out of soot, right? I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But look how cool it looks. Again, this is with a toothbrush. So on this page, there's lots of gesso that I wiped back. So this is that white you're seeing, and then the spray inks in different layers underneath. But on top, the bleach with a toothbrush, I think it's pretty cool. I love it. If I do say so myself. So I do have some. I had an old Sharpie brush marker, black Sharpie, and it was almost dry, so I just was scribbling with it all over the place. It was 35 in Ottawa. Yep, that's about what it was here, plus humidity. Hi, Cynthia. Good to see you. 30 degrees in Windsor. Yeah, we were all, Ontario was hot. It's hot and humid. So see how like I said, I poured the bleach from the top. So all this from the side is me standing my journal up and pouring bleach down the middle. Like I said, I have put this, that's why there's holes in some pages, right? Like, got a peekaboo there. Let's see, I put the bleach. So it'll be interesting tonight when I add more sprays. Now, this bleach was on full strength. Does the bleach remain in the paper? When I spray this later, when I start adding more layers to this, if I spray this with dilutions, or, well, let's just do this right now. I've got a Distress Oxide pad. I'm just going to put that like that, see what happens. It might not. Like, maybe, I don't know if bleach is like alcohol and just evaporates totally. I don't know. Hey, Gina. It's tough. This bad boy's been through the ringer. So I did put a little bit of citrus salve on here the other day. Nothing happened. And on anything that I could tell, absolutely nothing other than making it smell. It didn't do very much. Nor did the bleach do too much to Sharpie. A little bit. But then maybe I put the Sharpie on and then I used diluted bleach. So maybe the diluted bleach didn't... the diluted bleach is not as strong. Well, I don't know. When I poured it in the corner, that's diluted bleach. Maybe it is. I'll take it back. Like I said, I don't, disclaimer, I don't know how safe any of this is. I know we've all been using bleach in art projects for a while, but again, I don't know. Do it in a well-ventilated area. Don't use a heat gun. Don't be spraying it. Don't mix it with any other chemical. Don't do it. That's a don't do it. Oh boy, you think bleach breaks the paper down fast? Oh, absolutely. I mean, the paper fibers, like I was saying earlier, these poor fibers, I have already, they've been, these pages have been wet and dried at least 15 times. At least 15 times. Just getting different layers. So I took the paintbrush. Look at this, my friend, the toothbrush. I took the toothbrush and I outlined. So this is a hand carved stamp. Then I had, after the hand carved stamp, I put some bleach. Or excuse me, the Sharpie brush marker, which was almost dry. That's why it kind of looks like that. It wasn't fully juicy, shall we say. But then I took the bleach with the toothbrush and I outlined, my leaves. Love how that looks. And you can see that it didn't affect the spray, the Tim Holtz. See how I have the Tim Holtz? Excuse me, though. It's not Tim Holtz. It's another acrylic spray I have. Didn't affect it. So interesting to me, my friends, to see what works and not what works. And then you see, because it's bleach, it went through to the other side where we have the, where I have the gold, UT. Like I said, my friends, this is a Compbook. This isn't, if the pages all fall apart, they've all, like, not all, but there's a bunch that were stuck together already, or if they rip, it's no sweat off my back. We're just playing around. This is where I put that Screaming Banshee black magicals on there. that old jar I had from years ago. So on that one, we've got foam stamps here. That's some Adirondack. So that page, I put this, I just did this recently, about an hour or so ago. I glued on this piece of tissue paper on top of this page because this was the one that had the Tim Holtz. Like I had sprayed that Tim Holtz Resist spray. That is super sticky stuff, my friends. Not so good for my art journal. So I covered it over. This page was sticking every time. So that's why it looks like a little hot mess. But you can see where the bleach was on that page. Again, this is where I used a toothbrush. Get some cool effects with a toothbrush. Just make sure you don't brush your teeth afterwards with it. They said bleach crystals? I don't know, Helena. Oh, if the dry bleach spots will still bleach of new ink. We're going to try that here in a moment after I finish this. That's the first thing I want to do. So again, not bleach, not on every page. Some of this you'll see is gesso. Added some pink Bic pen up there. So lots. When I first did this, this was stark white, right? From the, let's see, because I put bleach on this twice. So this first time it was completely white. But then when I added water again, after a couple more layers or whatever, then those sprays seeped back into the white. So maybe it doesn't. And this is the one we have more UT on. Lots of little fun little small areas in here. I liked that red pepper spray, the old Adirondack one. I like some of the pages that I sprayed that on a lot. This one has some. So the bleach did a little something funny here to the oh, that's interesting, my friends. This is, I thought it was the craft paint, but it's not. This is Dilutions paint. Look. The bleach did this to Dilutions paint. It has not done anything to any other acrylic paint that's in this book, which is mostly craft paint, I must admit. Hey, Shauna. Good to see you, my friend. I'll be catching up on your stuff here tonight. Interesting. Interesting. The bleach affected that. Just slightly, though. Hot mess is over here. Lots of bleach on that page. But I mean, look, again, it just completely avoided the Sumi ink. The Sumi ink stayed. Everything else, well, didn't do anything to the craft paint. Bleach did not do anything to the craft paint. I love the red over here. The sprays. I'm liking what's going on over here. I might not do anything else to those pages. I've been avoiding. I don't think I put any bleach on either of these pages either, because I really liked how this sprayed. This artist seller stencil turned out, and I like the colors. I lied. There's bleach here. Look how cool that is. What's today, Shauna? Tomorrow morning. I never know when I'm going to stream during the day. It all depends on how I feel. I know that sounds bad, my friends. My apologies. Like my set times, Wednesday, Saturday nights, 9:30 p.m. But when I stream during the day, like today's day number 24, I didn't go live at all during the day. I was doing other things. But I don't know if it'll be in the morning or not. Is there something you needed, Shauna? Or did you want to stream? Hi, Nita. Did you find the video, Anita? I'm streaming tomorrow. I just don't know when. Tomorrow's Thursday already, eh? So the bleach didn't do too much to the Sharpie. Just a tiny bit over here. Did I even put, I don't think I put any bleach on these back pages. Maybe a little bit over there. Hot mess back here. Hot mess back here. Little bleach on this page. This poor page that ripped. Like I said, they all rip. Like, I'm not. Oh, you're off tomorrow. That's fine, Sean. You can stream in the morning. All right. So the first thing I want to test, let's find a page. Well, these pages got issues anyways. And I know I had full strength bleach right there. So, and you know, I was just saying I like the red. So let's get out the red pepper. Let us find a stencil to use. So tonight, guys, I'm just be playing in here, adding more layers, having a chat with you guys. Like I said, I don't. This is an artist seller cathedral stencil. If anybody has any questions, thoughts, something you'd like to see or try in here, give me a suggestion of layers. I'm all for it. Oh, thanks, Shauna. Debbie Spearman. Debbie's making some amazing pages in her comp book. For me, you know, like I said, I've worked in lots of comp books over the years, but not one where I just literally take the whole dang razzle-frazzing thing and just start throwing crap at it. Literally, it's not crap. I love all this stuff. Sorry, you are not crap, red pepper. Do I have gesso? A lot. Heat gun. Different brands, different things. I do need some, I can definitely add some pages with gesso. Do you guys want to see me or use the bleach like how I was doing with the toothbrush? I mean, I come out with the bleach. I'm like, I forgot I bought this. Simon's like, what are you doing with that? Because he's all mad at me because anyways, I've been spraying and drying in the living room and it's making all these smells, right? So he's like, you are not gonna. I'm like, yeah. What do you think I bought the bleach for? Cleaning? No, I bought the bleach for using with watercolor. I'm pretty sure I bought bleach to use with watercolor because Anna Victoria Calderon in one of her classes, I think she used watercolor. Well, maybe it wasn't her. I saw a watercolorist use it. Heat gun, bleach over washi tape. I wonder if that would lift the washi tape right off the page. What would it do to the glue, I wonder? So far, I mean, it looks like, let's see. I'm going to use my finger here, a little bit of water, and see if I can blend that over. And these are old Adirondack color washes from Ranger, my friends. I'm using up what I have. If you're, Dilutions or Tim Holtz Distress Day sprays will work the same way. They're all Ranger products. So far it's staying red. Let's try a marker. What do we got going on over here? Oh, is this a new black one? Oh, it is. Oh, I love when I find a new Sharpie brush. I also want, like I said, I found these spouncers, the full pack. They're made, spouncers are made by Plaid. It sounds like a word I made up because that's the type of word I would make up. But I didn't. I can't take credit. It's an actual thing. But the fun thing I like about spouncers, and I think that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some Dilutions paint here before I put bleach on. Let's see. I'll just get out a vibrant turquoise Dilutions. This journal qualifies as grunge. Yes, that is for sure. All right, Dilutions. I haven't used this in a while. It's going to have some crusty bits. All right. I'm just going to take it off the lid here. So one thing I like to do with the spouncers is do just step it down and do a little twist. And you, well, I mean, you don't even have to twist. If you don't twist, you get kind of like this. If you do more of a twist, you'll get more of a circle. And then if you look up at chat and not pay attention, you get wonky circles. Have some hanging off the edge over here. Like I said, there's something, I know I go on rants about Ranger paints and all this type of stuff, but 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, I like to have odd numbers, 12, 13. But I'm telling you, I don't know. There is something different about Dilution's paint. Unlike any other paint, something different. It's like nail polish almost. I don't know. I like it. I find it worth the money because it's unlike anything else I own. So this is one of my leftover journals. I'm just going to oh boy. I probably put out a lot of paint. This we could take forever. Like something different. You can't do that with a regular. Oh, well, I guess you could. But there's just something different about it. I can do things with Dilution's paint that I can't do with Liquitex Basics or other paints. I must admit. All right. Put that to the side. Let us see. Another leftover journal here. Look at those yum old crusty bits with my stencil. I'm just gonna do some. This and this. My sponsor is a defect. That's why my circles are wonky. Look at this. Where's Linda? Hi, Debbie. That's why my circles are. I'm having issues. It's crooked. All right. Just add some. It's almost empty. It's almost not much paint left on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Oh, I'm making myself laugh over here. I just add a little bit water to it. Like, you saw how much paint I had there. Like, none. This is a journal just made out of old Lush paper bags, a la the Artistic Biker Blade. Not sewn as nicely as his. Don't get me wrong. The Artistic Biker Blade sews his journals fancy. Mine is like I may have a pamphlet stitch with dental floss is how I've got mine bound. So look at this. Like you think you're done. And let's see. I bet you if I busted out her journal, a Dilutions. Maybe do I have one close? Maybe not. What is this? This is a Lita Art Supply sketchbook, which I never really did much in. Just going and going and going and going. Well, now it's more of a wash, so now we can color done. All right. Anybody have any creative ways of storing their Dilutions paints? If you have more than, like 20 or something, let me know. I would love to hear how you store your Dilutions. They're awkward. Like I can put them on the paint cart that I have put beside me now, and you can stack them up by threes or something. But they're a strange thing. I don't know. I don't know how to store them. All right, wipe my little table down here. It's okay, Linda. You and I we're thinking it. All right. Which book? Where's my? Ta-da! This poor page got. You can see there's holes in it. I was thinking, not thinking, when this dries, I'm going to cover this side with something so that it will peek through this. I'll be like, yeah, I did it on purpose. Eileen Storter's in the trash. Cheers to that. Pam put them in bottles. Did Jean pour them in bottles? Yes, you're right, Linda. That jogged my memory. Yes, Jean put them in bottles. No, that would be a hot mess. Oh, the way my heads shake, that I would have more paint everywhere but in the bottle. Hi, Kathy. So I'm gonna let this dry for a second, my friends. I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds. I'm just gonna get my bleach. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute those so you don't hear about the TV and stuff. Be right back. 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. Got a toothbrush. So this is how not to store your bleach, especially a diluted bleach. I have it in that type of bottle, so be careful. I mean, it's just me and Simon, but if you have kids and stuff, don't be putting it in a disclaimer. Do as I say, not as I do. In fact, don't use bleach at all in your artwork. don't try it. Don't try this at home, kids. All right. First, I need to dry these little circles. Heat gun. So this we were just testing to see if the bleach would if I could go add color on top of the bleached out parts again. And it turns out I can. I mean, the red's not fading again. I'm just going to get a wax piece of paper. Or a piece of waxed paper. Welcome, Linda Red Flower. Good to see you, my friend. LP. All right, I'm just going to put a little piece of wax just in case there's something going on in there. Let's find a place we want. So this is diluted bleach. So there's some bleach in here, some water. I got to be careful. Well, I'm not wearing good clothes, and I've got my old toothbrush. Let us see where we can add some bleach. You can tell where I've already done some. And I know the bleach isn't going to do anything to any of this craft paint I've got going on. Or the gesso. So all this white over here is gesso scraped on. I want to do some more gesso layers. But look at that. Ooh, yummo. All right. Maybe there's some up there. So again, all I'm doing, my friends, I'm dipping my... Again, this is... Do as I say, not as I do. Don't try to bleach. Don't try. So literally, I just went like this. And I let it do its thing. Now, this is not full powered bleach. Like what I did up here, full strength. Full strength. It avoided the, whatchamacallit, water soluble crayon. It was coming to me. So this is not doing anything. Maybe I have it too diluted. Hold the fort. Or maybe there was just nothing on that page to dilute. Let's see. We'll go up here. This is making a liar out of me. Good night, Helena. Take care, my friend. Oh, my pop is spitting at me. Look, it's not. Oh yeah, now it's starting to go. It's starting to go. Good night, Christy. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Let's look at that, my friends. Look at it going. See this? Yummo. All right. I'll turn the page. Maybe down here. So I just like I said, just the texture. But let's use some other things. I think I have, well, I have an old spouncer. Let's dip it in. Simon just asked me if I have a fan. I'm like, don't. Well, he's worried about me and the fumes in here. So I gotta be careful. Look at that. The things that excite me. I don't know. Yeah, do not drink from the Gatorade. Do not drink. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful because I like to pick things up when I'm streaming, don't I? All right. I definitely... Let's see. This page has lots of gesso. All this white stuff you see is gesso scraped on. So I know that the bleach won't do anything to that. But over here, let's see what we can do. I'm going to dip in my old spouncer here. I'm just going to follow this circle I got going on, see what happens. So I'm using the spouncer. I used water-soluble crayon on that page. Something might happen. Nothing might happen. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Like I said, don't do as I don't, make sure you should have this in a separate container. This is not the make some circles with the brush. You know me, I love me some circles. Not the safest alternative, my friends. Do as I say, not as I do. Put it in a properly labeled box. I should have a proper label on here. That is so true. The safety manager in me, unacceptable. So you can see I just did splots on that particular page. Let's see. There are some pages like this one that I did do that type of thing, but probably not the best to do with bleach. It'll end up everywhere. All right, this hot mess of a page. We need to add, let's see, somewhere like this. But I guess diluted is not as, like I say, my friends, do your research yourself. Do your research. Make sure you keep yourself safe and your family and pets and everybody. The sponsor's gonna fall apart soon, probably. It'll eat the bleach. Will eat it. But if you use a toothbrush and full concentrated bleach, I mean, you're gonna get that that type of look. Let's see. There's some squigglies there, so I'll just do a squiggly. See, I haven't put too much bleach anymore around this page because I like the way that's looking. So I don't want to. You see, there's somehow bleach got even in the spine, seeped out through the spine. Oh yeah, this is where I glued that. Let's see what happens. If I put a lot of bleach over here, what will happen if it goes through? Although I'm making this book nice and wet now, and I won't be able to do. Wiped it with the Clorox wipe? I think I have some in the bathroom. I like how, look at this. What I did. I need some. Again, you shouldn't mix bleach with other chemicals, so I'm not putting like alcohol or any other solvent or cleaning compound or anything. I mean, I'll be putting, well, I guess I'm putting acrylic paint on there, which doesn't help too much, but I'm not adding any other, won't be dripping alcohol or anything on it. I just like the randomness. Okay, let's try this. So this is Dilution's paint, right? So we saw over here, it actually, the bleach did something to Dilution's paint. Now it's a diluted mixture of bleach, so it might not do it as much. That's interesting, because the bleach has done nothing to any other acrylic paint I have in here, whether it's just the craft paint or Liquitex Basics. But this is not, like, I'm not getting a headache from this, or like, it's pretty well diluted, so I'm not going to get this full-on bleach effect, I don't think. Hey, Andrea. Yeah, no ammonia-based products. Exactly. No alcohol, nothing. No, I don't know. Once it dries, does it evaporate? I don't know. I'm not, this is about as scientific as I failed chemistry. I just wasn't interested in it. That's why I failed. Like, I did not study. I didn't do anything because it just did not. It interests me now, like this part of it, but it did not interest me at all in school. Science, new. Not my thing. I did all the English classes, the gym classes. All right, and just put a little bit more down here, just for texture. I like what's going on over here. Maybe through the sun, let's add some rate. Maybe that might do something, might not. And because I closed the book right away, like all of these things transfer to other pages. Let's see, we need some down. We need some more paint, or in general on these pages. Oh, I did do the swipe here. On that one. Let me see on this one. See some circles. I did bring my all right, so I'll put this over here. My other heat tool, if I wanted to add some more UT on here, I did bring my old, well, both of my heat guns are old, but I did, oh, I thought it was Fran. It is not, it is Anita's. Why did I always think it was Fran? No, it's an Anita's Art Stamps tool. Not Fran the Frantic Stamping. Anita. Anita, I got your two. All right, so let's go back to the beginning of the journal and see if anything has. I gotta clean this. Like I let all when I did this earlier today and yesterday, I let it air dry. I dropped my spouncer with the bleach on it. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna throw that one right in. Well, maybe I might use. I'll put my bleach products over there. I put the bleach on the ground, so it's nowhere near me now, so I won't have any chance of drinking it. So let's see what happened, if anything. Did I even put any on that page? See, maybe I had too much. Well, I didn't put any on this page. Maybe I added too much water to dilute it because I was a little worried, right? I'm like, ooh, this is straight bleach, so maybe that's not a good thing. I don't think I put any over here. I don't think I did put any on those pages. No, I forgot which. Well, I guess the ones that are wet, like stuck together like this, I'll be able to tell. Hold the fort. Is this 2 pages or just that? Oh, it just feels thicker because it's got acrylic on it. It's got some crafty paint. Let's see. You'll have to remember, none of these pages are wet, so I didn't put any on there. Like, did I not put something? All these pages are dry. I know I didn't put them on there. I guess I didn't. I must have started later on. All right, let's see. Did I put it here? If so, it's already dry. I think I did. Did I put some on this page right here? I know I did that part earlier. Nah, can't be. I put some on this page. Didn't do anything that I can maybe over here a bit. Yeah, I think my concentration is too light. Well, I lied. Well, I definitely put on this page because we did this over here, and there was so much ink. Look, it didn't even bleach it totally. There was so much dilutions and layers of dilutions on that page that. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Flo's giving out some muffins. So I did that, and then this was for the spouncer, where we twisted the spouncer to get some dots. So maybe it'll still work. Maybe it'll completely bleach it out. But there was a lot of sprays on these particular pages, a lot. So I guess the moral of the story is, well, there is no moral in this. Well, the moral is don't drink bleach. I don't know. Where did I put? If it did anything like over here, oh, I guess it did bleach all this out. Was this white before? I should have took some before pictures. Was it completely blue before and I just bleached it all out? I don't know. I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? Well, when you start working on multiple pages, I think I put some over here, didn't I? I can feel that they're damp, but they're not stark white like, the full strength bleach. So I know I put some more on these pages. You can see it there. I added some on this page. Look at what it did. It almost completely took out that pesto. No, it wasn't pesto. That was the meadow spray. This. I can see it done. So yeah, look, bleach affects dilutions paint just slightly. Interesting. That's a good idea, Therese. Therese says I should do what Dee Dee does, put post-it notes on the pages I want to remember. Yeah, that would have been smart if I put a post-it note on the pages I put bleach on. But that's interesting. I wonder if it'll peel it up. No, it doesn't look like it's affecting, like, just change the color slightly. Just slightly. Interesting. A little going on here. So what I'm going to do with this page, what I was thinking about anyways, I don't know if it'll work. I'm going to find another one. Let's see. So we use this one. It has some spray on it. Here's one. It's got, is that spray or paint? I think it's got paint on it. So what I'm going to do, what I wanted to do anyways, was somehow see if I could, where is my bleach? If there was a way, and I was going to do this in the sink, but I'm on my nonstick mat, so I guess I'll use my spouncer. But I wanted to put bleach on the stencil and then stick the stencil in the journal, but it's not coming on. Well, let's just see what happens. Stick it in, close her up. There's so much, like the bleach that I smell now, it smells like, in my room just smells like a swimming pool. You know what I mean? Like it's not burn my nose hairs off, full strength bleach. So maybe that's what I need though. I need some blow my nose hairs off bleach. Oh no, of course, how is it possible? This whole book, and I opened it up to the one page that had the stencil on it. So I just probably messed it up. Oh man. I think I just have messed up my spearmint. Excuse me. I say that, now all of a sudden I smell a lot of bleach. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome home. Hope you had a wonderful day at work. We're making a... Okay, yeah, let's open the door a little bit. I don't know. Simon? Can you just turn this TV down a little bit? I have to keep the door open because it is a little strong. Can you turn the TV down just a tiny bit? I do have to keep the door open because it's too strong. No more bleach. No bleach for me. That's it. All right. But what I shall do now is add... Let's see. This page needs some help. So as I add layers to this book, I think I will use... Let's see. I think I'll use this. I've found this under my desk the other day. Craft Smart paint. This one is suede. I just have to get a little skewer over here to stir it. Yeah, the bleach has been put away. Again, don't, be very careful with bleach, my friends. Do your research. Sometimes you have to... Man, I remember years ago, one time I decided I was going to mix up a whole bunch of my old craft paint. I gave myself blisters, my friends. Blisters, stirring that stuff so long. And then I said, never again am I going to, if it's that bad, you know what I mean? Whatever, it's going in the garbage. I'm not going to be spending hours and literally blister my fingers to save $1 craft paint. All right. Let's see. I'm just going to take I just have some paint on the skewer, so I'm just going in my leftover journal. Scrape it off there a little bit. All right. I got this bouncer. Ugh. So I didn't mix that paint up enough. That maybe I just need to throw her in the garbage. This is a hand-carved foam stamp that you cannot see at all on here. All right. Let's see. Maybe we want some sand paint over here. But when I'm working in this book, so you guys know I've got multiple journals, art journals on the go, sketchbooks. Oh my gosh, like a million, right? Like I saw. So with this book, there is no thought about outcome. It's getting me to play with my stuff again and just see what happens. This is super. Like all this is just watery. That must mean that there's some big paint booger in the bottom somewhere that's not quite mixed up. Hi Gina. Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you so much for the thumbs up and subscribes and comments and all that good stuff. I'm gonna just dry this real quick. Heat gun. Before I turn the page. It's so watery. But I was thinking today, which is always dangerous, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this book. Like, is it ever done? Like, am I gonna stop it? Like, you know what I mean? Is there gonna be a point where I stop doing a whole bunch of like adding layers to multiple pages all at once? Like, am I gonna stop and say, okay, I'm gonna finish this page? Am I gonna write in here? I don't know. Because this is craft paint, I don't have to necessarily wait till it's completely dry. I gotta be careful. I shouldn't be heating stuff. I shouldn't be heating stuff that may have bleach on it. So in fact, I think I'm just going to stamp and turn the page, and if it sticks, it is what it is. I'm just using what's around me. Add a little something here. What are your guys' ideas? What do you guys think I should do with this book? Thank you, Jane. Ooh, Therese got some napkins at Walmart. Somebody melted her stencil. She had a candle burning on her desk, and she melted a stencil. That is bad news, my friends. Ooh. I would cry. I'd be like, no, not the stencil. No candles allowed in the art room. In fact, no candles allowed anywhere other than the bathroom. Because of the dogs. Like I love to take. I'm a bath person. It's getting hot now, but I love to take, relax in the bath and read in the bath, and I stopped doing it for a long time. So it's something that I've always loved. I'm like, why am I not doing it? So anyways, I'm back to taking baths, but that's the only place I like to. I'll light a candle. That's a good idea, Debbie. But then I'm still my computer is in limbo. They don't know. They can't cancel the order. They can't do anything about it. It's sold by third party. So the money was returned to my account because apparently they can only hold money on your card for 10 days. They put a hold on your card, and after 10 days, the hold goes back off. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever be shipped. I hate being in limbo. Just tell me. If it's going to be shipped, or it's going to be another week or two, that's fine. I'm all good. But communicate, my friends. I just need to know. A little bit here, a little bit there. Let's see. We can work on this page because I don't have any. Man, that paint was super liquidy. Which means that there's somewhere in that paint it's super clumpy. There's like one big snot something in there. I don't clean off my foam stamps completely, but I will wipe them off a little bit. Let's see. I'm afraid. Like, afraid's not the right word. I'm afraid to do too much more in here in case I bust out the heat gun. I don't want to. Like, I know I don't want to heat the bleach and cause like even more fumes. You're excited. Oh, Linda. Oh, look at interest. So look at what the bleach came up through the other side, but didn't go quite through the craft paint there. But let's see. So the circles anyways, this bleach is dry. Some of this is not. So let us get I can just stand up and get a color of Distress Day Spraying. Why do I say it? Am I the only one that can't say it that says Distress Day Spraying? Distress Spray Stain. Let's see. We haven't used some abandoned coral. Not for this page necessarily, but what else we got in here? Ooh, antiqued bronze. I like these. I've been using pewter a lot in this book. I like the bronze. And I've been trying to use up this, let's see, I'll get out some of, I don't have a lot of his colors. Distress Day Spring, Picked Raspberry, Spice Marmalade, Abandoned Coral, and what do we got? Lucky Clover, Peacock Feathers. Ooh, this page maybe needs some. I think I got tape on it. That tells you how long it's been. So I would put tape on this when I travel. So that tells you how long ago. Oh, sweet goodness. I haven't used this bad boy in a bit. All right, so I'm gonna take I think I'll find a nice 12 by 12 stencil and spray the whole thing and see if anything happens. So some of this bleach is a little bit damp, not completely, like, it's not still like completely wet or anything, just damp. I'm gonna get a 12 by 12 stencil over here. One that will cover the entire thing. Let us see. Oh, I haven't used some of these old stencils in a long time. Oh, these are artist seller ones. Oh, this one will be nice. Oh, I haven't even used this stencil. That's actually pretty rare in this container anyways. Or if I did, well, I didn't use it on my jelly plate. Shouldn't say I didn't use it. I didn't use it on a jelly plate. This is an artist seller stencil. Seller with a C, not an S. I don't know, unfortunately, if she still sells this one or not. I'm going to put it right in the middle here. Take my Tim Holtz Peacock Feathers Distress Spray Stain. I said it right that time. Hey, Barbara, welcome. Anybody else I missed? Take a quick peek. Nope. All right. Just going to spray it on top. Quite a bit. I'll take this. I'll put this in my other journal over here. Let us see what's happening. Anything? Except now my problem is, like, I feel like I have to cough. Excuse me. And I don't know if it is the fumes or if it's just in my head. I think, if I remember correctly, this artist seller set is Sacred Geometry. Am I right? I don't know. So, now, see if anything is happening where we put the bleach today. So this was a big thing of bleach, right? I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own video. What's on the other side? Anything exciting happening over here? Well, came through. Anything exciting over here? Ooh, I like how the colors peeking through underneath the craft paint on that side. That'll be fun. Welcome, Shell. Well, today I know there's a surprise. It's been a few years. I'll take the dig. It's a surprise to see me on it this time. Yeah. Yeah, Wednesday and Saturday nights I will be on from 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Those are my scheduled stream times. I have been streaming daily live. Today is day number 24 in a row that I have been live. Those I don't really know when I'm going to stream. Just kind of when I feel. To be honest, it's when I feel like it. But Wednesday nights and Saturday nights we'll have our scheduled stream. I want to like heat it and I can't. So I don't think the bleach has done anything over here. Like maybe it's made it a little. Like see how we have a crisp image, but over here, and that may not be the bleach. That just may be because the papers of the fiber is wet in general, not wet with bleach, just damp to begin with. It's going to do the same thing. So that experiment didn't. My variables in this is there's too many variables in this experiment. Yeah. Oh, I just tease you, Shell. It's all good. All right. Interesting. Like I really want to heat this and I really can't. So I'm just going to turn the page and do something else. Now this, man. So because like I said, there's at least 15 layers. I have completely sprayed and wet this journal and dried it at least 15 times. That's why it's literally fallen apart at the seams. It's all wrinkled up. But this is all gesso texture, right? And it looks, because the pages are all kind of wrinkly and stuff, I have to think about it. But the problem is that most of these are, I didn't put any bleach over here, so I can heat this side, right? Yes, heat gun. We almost bought a Compbook at the Dollar Tree. It's hard. It's pretty hard to find Compbooks in Canada. Like at the store, like Dollarama sells some every once in a while. Not the best quality. It depends. And so Amazon it is. Bleach is an acid, so it'll affect for many years. Yeah, so probably not. This is definitely not archival. And I shouldn't be heating it. But I so desperately want to. I so desperately want to. See over here. Well, we didn't put any bleach on these pages. some more layers to this while we're here. Let us see what kind of napkinage I can find. Well, I believe in using what's around me. I think Ange gave me this napkin. I think it'll kind of look nice. I'm just going to put it on from that side. I'm ripping it. Rather frozen. I think there's only one layer of it on this one. Let's hope, because this one layer is hard enough to get off. Never mind another one. Need to use Jane's tape trick. All right, Jean's tape trick. Excuse me. Get my glue brush. Did I know I can get unlined comp books? That is probably the only kind of comp book I don't have. I have. I bought one of the. Is it behind me? I think I showed it on one of my first streams. I have graph, a brand new graph one, and it's like it's a kid's one that has like blank on top and then like lines on the bottom. You know, like when you were a kid, you used to write stories and stuff. Those like, what do you call them? Oh, my glue brush is hurting. So the lines, you know, and the lines are for learning printing and stuff. I know. There's words for it. I can't think of them. I'm just going to put this whole thing down, my friends. I'm going to put some on the top. This is Liquitex Basics Matte Medium. And excuse me, Liquitex Professional Matte Medium. It's not Basics. Just using what I have. Like I said, using what I have. What's around me, making them. Yeah, it helps if you had a brush that was not like that. I could use a different one. I let that brush dry a little bit. Garbaggio. This bad boy needs some more glue underneath. How not to glue down a napkin? But this is just how I'm working it. I don't even know. I might cover this up with gesso completely afterwards. I don't know. Although I do know that I will have to be adding some layers of whether it's napkins or tissue paper or other, you know, maybe scrapbook paper, collage items to bulk up some of these pages. Bulk up's not the right word. Add structure, stability to some of these pages because they're so damaged from, the water and sprays and fun stuff. I am just butchering this poor napkin. Completely blank comp books. That I've never seen. Not a completely blank one. Some of my favorite ones I'm using now. Oh no. I don't like the paper in them. The yellow and the blue ones here. Do I have one right beside me or are they all out in the living room? Because I've been using those for more. But it's got, they're yellow and blue. I showed them before. But the paper is yellow and blue. And one side of the page is Collage ruled and the other side's graph. Love that. But especially the yellow one, the paper is absolute junk. It gets so rough. So I haven't been doing any art or anything on them. I've just been, you know what? I don't know if I like it over here. I'm just going to rip it right off. On this side, that border. Maybe I'll keep that piece. No. Take that little piece off. Just so it's on one side. I might not even... All right. Actually, I like how the purple, it's kind of fun. You see some of the texture coming through. Close the door now. The one I'm using for my Linda Berry study. Jane, were you here when I showed my Linda Berry, my newest Linda Berry book? Anyways, it's a 5-subject one. It's got 200 pages. It's a big bad boy. I'm gonna dry this. I'm gonna add some. This now that I added that, it's begging for some purple. Okay. The digital one. She stored her ephemera in Compbooks. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna, speaking of wax paper, I'm just gonna throw a piece of wax paper in that and move on. With my wax paper, if I'm using it right off the roll like this, right, and it's all wonky like that, I always just fold an edge to make it flat so I can tuck that edge right into my spine of my book. So when I turn the pages, because I get a lot of stickage, especially if you've got glue like this, right at the spine. So I just make sure it's flat and then stick it. Oh, why did I put that bleach on? Oh. All right, so that did stick, that little bit of cream paint or acrylic paint there. He can. You need to check out Debbie Epps here on Instagram. Debbie Epps EPPS. She's been doing some stuff in her comic book. Debbie does it. I don't know if she's probably working away in her own in the background there. They look like rub-ons. Did you stamp that stuff or were you using rub-ons? I liked it. Let's see. Again, I'm just going to use what is around me. I had this stencil. I had that stencil out from, I was using it for a title. I think I'll try this. This is Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain in Antique Bronze. Why do I get those? That's a tongue twister for me. Who am I kidding? A lot of things are tongue twisters for me. All right. The other day, I did find, whoa, flying stencils. I did find my scissors. It was Timmy Tissue. Timmy Tissue. Is that different than his wax, than the roll ones? Was just this? Or does he have something else out that I don't know about? Which is probably more likely. He probably came out with some like real tissue paper that I don't know about. That's a little bit more translucent than that. I do envy all these people that have nice storage systems for all their collage stuff and stuff, but I'm a piler, my friends. It's gonna be in a pile. It's just the way it is. I've admitted it. All right. So I'm just going to spray. Let's see. I do kind of only want to spray the letters. I'm thinking maybe I don't care if it goes over. No, I lied. Okay. Now, is there instructions? Shake well before using, because you know, one of you fine viewers reminded me that was it Elizabeth? That I was shaking those dilutions. Yeah, the glitter dilutions ones. The glimmer. What do you call it? Anyway, she reminded me. One of my viewers reminded me that you're not supposed to shake it. I totally forgot that she told us that you're not supposed to shake it because it pushes the things up. Like, it made sense. So, but I love this spray. It's pigment, so this stuff is permanent. I'm gonna flip it over on this side. I just absolutely love the metallic of it. I've been using the pewter a lot. I don't know how many I have. That's antique bronze that I just sprayed. I have antique bronze and pewter. I need to do an inventory of my stuff. You used your Daddy Vans wax on it. That's one thing I never bought. So they're short rolls. So they're not these old ones. He's got some new ones. I don't know. He has some new ones. There's more layers going on this, my friends. Like I said, it's just, for me, this book is just about playing around. I hope me playing around like this isn't like boring the pants off any of you. I appreciate by being here, but this. Okay. So it's drying. But I love the spray. I love how it looks. I just love how it looks. Chica. Can't even see. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but hi, Janice. Turn the stencil backwards. Yeah, put that one. To do shadows. I could line the stencil back up. We're pretty close to being back up. Let's see what happens if I spray another color on top. Like our red pepper. It's not quite completely dry. We're just experimenting, my friends. Just experimenting. So it doesn't matter to me if I ruined it. So some parts of it were dry. Some of it wasn't quite dry. I'll show it up close here in a moment. Dry. Hikan. Welcome, Sandy. Hot mess. Oh no, I take that back. It's not a hot mess. It's interesting. maybe not the right application. So it's a little red, little copper. It's metallic, so my camera's doing funny things with it, but come on. I just love the way that pigment, metallic pigment spray looks like actual spray paint. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? My little guy. All right, so we go back to this page where so yeah, I again, there's too many variables. I can't tell if the bleach caused this to blur out like that, to not have a see how it's not a crisp image where up here is crisp. But that could be just because not necessarily because there was bleach over here, which there was, but it could be blurred just because it was wet, right? He can. Not necessarily the bleach, just because it was wet. And here I am drying a page that has bleach on it. Ah, I just want to dry it so badly. I just want to dry it so badly. I can't. Ooh, frustrated. I was gonna write no, but that's negative. On. What did I have on here? I don't even know what's on here. Paint? I'm guessing. But I'm gonna need to head off, my friends. I'm feeling dizzy. Ew. I need to go eat something. I apologize. I'm still dealing with my getting my body back to eating properly and stuff. So if I'm feeling dizzy, I have to there's been streams that my stomach was growling and I didn't listen to my body. So I need to go and eat something. And I don't know if it's the fumes, I don't know what, but I need to listen to my body and go drink some water and eat something. But I truly appreciate, I know it's only been an hour and a half. We didn't do too much today. Hopefully learned a little bit about bleach, how not to use bleach. Don't use bleach in your art journal. But all jokes aside, my friends, I really enjoyed working in here. I'm thinking I'm getting some cool things going. I love this paint. I love this red pepper. I love how it looks. Maybe I would like with the foam stamp there. I'll be back sometime tomorrow. Apparently our good friend Shauna is off tomorrow. She's going to stream in the morning. She is Shauna Mewsen or Mewsen here on YouTube. MEEUWSEN. So check her out. I'll be watching for her tweet in the morning. I'm going to play more of this. This is interesting to me. Why Dilutions Paint is the only one in all this book. The fumes don't help. I know it's bad, but my apologies, guys. I just, again, I'll have to listen to my body because I do not want to be sick. Yeah, and this needs to do its own thing and dry overnight. Anyway, what I do over here? Oh yes, let's see. Did this do anything? I tried to put a little bleach on this. Oh, a little bit. Tiny bit. You can't see anything on that side. Well, that side was kind of weird anyways, but you can kind of see. No, I don't think, I do some risky stuff. Probably not the healthier, more safe. Look how that went all the way up there. That's cool. I don't know if I'd spray bleach. If I did, I'd be outside. But I might do that tomorrow. Now I want to spray bleach through all my stencils. I don't know. Shauna doesn't know the time. Unless she knows now. Unless she chose the time. Oh, and drinking cheap orange pop. But I truly appreciate everybody here. I'll see you sometime tomorrow. We'll do some more. I'll report back about what's going on in here. I like this. I like that actually. I think this is like my favorite part of this whole book. This particular what's going on here. Maybe it's just the colors. But those are the things I notice, right? And I'm taking notes on. But anyways, guys, I truly appreciate you being here, each and every one of you. Shauna says she's shooting for about 9 a.m. 8:39 Central Standard Time. That's 1 hour behind me, I think. Right now, Shauna, for you is 21:41, 9:40. It's 10:40 here on the East Coast. Hi, Tanya. Bye, Tanya. Again, thank you so much, my friends. I apologize I have to dip out early. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Thanks, Grandma Debbie. Thank you, everybody. Much love. All right, Shauna, I'll see you there tomorrow. Well, I've been getting up at 5 a.m. these days, so I shall be there. Much love, my friends.